Hey folks, it's 2:55 p.m. on January 3rd, 2022. The first driver has arrived and parked. He'll start puffing soon. So again, we are at least, actually my wife said school lets out at 3:30. So I believe he walks to the bus first, starts them, then he'll go punch in. Usually the way it goes. But the first bus will definitely start here at now 2:56 p.m. January 3rd, 2022. He's in the bus, probably doing an initial. There he goes. That startup is time-stamped on January 3rd, 2022 at 2:56 p.m. He was at regular idle. He has now advanced it to high idle, which again violates puffing laws. Not only that you can't idle him for more than 5 minutes, you're not supposed to high idle him. So he's in the first bus. Now he'll come out of the second, I believe, and get that going. And I believe he gets 2 more going too. So we'll see, but we've started collecting and they are at this point legal. I'm going to stay out here until 3:01 and I'll let it go from there. But you can already smell the ketones. You can already smell, oh God, I'm going to stay out here as long as I can. You can already smell the anti-gel compound. It is white smoke that is escaping his vehicle. He just lets it out at high idle, no less. So you heard him start it, now he's high idle. I'm going to get out of the way of the camera so I don't attract his attention in the second bus. Hold on. Should be in the second bus now. Probably doing the preheat. Oh, bus number 2 at... Bus number 2 starts at 2:58 p.m. I can't tell the number of it. I believe it's the second in a row that he entered. Waiting for a smoke trail. So he has approximately 3 minutes left to puff on bus number 1, and he would be legal. And he would still be legal, but I think that, I don't know how they deal with the multiple vehicle issues. That's what I'm trying to calculate all. And there he goes to high idle. So there's 2 vehicles sitting at high idle now from 2:59 p.m. Okay, he is in bus number 2. Now he'll go to the other bus. I'm not sure the number on this bus. I'll have to try to capture that at a later time, but I'm going to get the plate number, come back and read it to you. The third bus has a tag number of 273 TTW. He started it and immediately went to high idle. The time now is exactly 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on January 3rd, 2022. Also, if you'll note over in the left, he has parked his personal vehicle in the motor pool. That's a safety violation. Every organization that I know of that has insurance will not allow you to park personal vehicles in a, what? Yeah. Notice, he has not stamped in. You can see the white smoke coming out of TTW 272 or whatever that, 273 TTW. I don't see the bus number because lately they're getting awful shifty with it, but it is the handicapped access bus, which for some reason they're running, I think for maintenance reasons. We run them all every now and then. So now we have 3 idling high. Bus number 2 on right in front of us, or on the right, or towards the left, but it is the 4th bus in from the left. Now he's closing the 2nd bus from the left. He's closing its door, letting it run. It is at 1500 RPM high idle. Now he's acting like he's performing some sort of maintenance with the vehicle totally running. He's not checking oil, you can't do that. He's not checking air, you can't do that. He's not checking brakes. Most importantly, nobody has come out and checked rear light seal. I think he's watching me. So I'm going to let things go. You guys enjoy the video. It's now 3:02. It officially means that they are at 6 minutes with 1 bus. They are now officially puffing. This is an illegal idle. All buses are now running at high idle. We have heard all 3 start and all 3 accelerate to high idle now. I'm just waiting to see if he starts at 4th, because I've always wondered this. This is 3 routes and there's usually a 4th. And again, he has not entered the building to do his timestamp. I just have to wonder if the superintendent knows that people are punching in for people. That Leroy is doing these tasks for them. Most importantly, Leroy's already done these maintenance tasks. He's been out here. I have that on video. And deleted it because they really don't care about Ernie, Leroy, whatever his name, the boss. Now, what's his name is through acting like he's changing oil on a flat nose. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's washing windows. Again, high idle. Ketone white exhaust escaping from left, which you can see clearly on the video. The other one, I believe it has better emissions. That's their newest, with the airfoils. Those are their newest too. And they tend to run with, I don't know if they've kept the depth systems in them, but they're not the real dirty ones. The ones I'm complaining about are these rehabs. Both of those buses, again, I can't even spot a number on them. I'm going to go ahead and get the plate number off the first one because I think it's important. The very first bus he started is tag number 989 Alpha Victor Marie. The third bus tag number that he started was 273 T as in Tango Charlie Whiskey. Again, I can't identify bus numbers, and I believe they're supposed to legally be on the back of the bus. They're not on the bumpers either. I checked. They've just got their... The second one in has, looks like to be a Mustang sticker on it, which is, equivalent to their school identifier. I don't believe that legally counts. Now, he walked to the 4th bus. I didn't see if he entered the building or the 4th bus, but I'm not exactly hearing a 4th bus yet. Just going to let you know that, yeah, I still haven't heard another startup. In case you're wondering, what is the RV for? beats me. It's not licensed. It's not school property. Again, it's a POV, privately owned vehicle, sitting in school insured property, and they sleep in it. Last year I called them in for dogs in there. They left dogs in there and the air conditioners must have quit. And these poor dogs were staring out that back window panting. So they got a write-up on it. And I've called them in for noise complaints, but they still, all they tell me is you can't do anything about noise. It's not bad right now. It gets much worse, trust me. So now that it's 3:06 p.m., the video's been running 10 minutes. The very first bus on the very far left, in your view, was started at 2:56 p.m. The number 2 bus that's staring at us just underneath the tree with the first bus from the left with the airfoil was started at 2:58 p.m. Number 3 bus, that's the second one in from the left that he started, number 273 TCW tag number. The other one is 989 AVM, I believe, was the very first bus. Anyway, the last bus, the third one, or the second one, the third bus to start, which is the second bus on the left, it sits between or against those 2 poles, and you can see those cords hanging on the fence with the lights on. It is the only bus running with the lights on. This is how they get away with it. They have some buses with switches to keep the lights up, and they think that works. One of the things that they do to deceive it. They're supposed to be testing lights. Now, also note, nobody's walking around. Oh God, more ketones. There's a light wind out of the west that is coming in that's making it tolerable out here, but the stuff rolls downhill. It doesn't stop it forever. West Central School District bus number 2. I'm going to get its tag number real quick as long as I'm out here. That one is 914 Alpha Victor Mary again. And I cannot approach the buses any farther. We now have the chemical barrier up, and it is drifting closer to the camera. In fact, it's following me. It's surrounding me as we speak. So I'll be out here as long as I can, because I really want to catch the other drivers coming in and get some voiceover on. Don't mind my dogs. Now I trace their movements by their feet in front of the vehicle. 914 Alpha Victor Mary was bus number 2's tag number. I don't know who drives it. It's usually that the first guy to arrive, when he drives that grayish brown GMC truck, that's his personal vehicle. Now mind you, again, where is it that personal vehicles are allowed in the motor pool? You're supposed to park in the parking lot. Every organization that I worked for where you've had company vehicles, and yeah, I'm 54 years old, and I was a broke motherfucker growing up, and I did anything, including driving buses for 4 years. My grandpa ran the bus garage at White Bear Lakes Transportation for their school system for 30 years. It was his primary job. He retired from that. My grandma drove bus for that company for 45 years. We know, and I was raised to drive with bus regulations. I was raised on the bus when they allowed it, and I remember when it was made illegal to be able to ride in the bus. I was there at my mom's daycare. So I know for sure we've got 3 idling. I'm suspecting the 4th is still plugged in. He hasn't wrapped up cords yet. He won't come because I'm pretty sure that he suspects I'll catch him on camera. But it looks like it is wrapped up, come to think of it. But you'll be able to view the tape to see if he inspected. I doubt it. And I believe he drives number 273 TTW with the handicap access. I believe that's his bus. He was doing windows on it, is my guess. So, hey, he's kind enough to be able to see his work. It's pretty messed up. Even I can see from here, the mirrors are dirty. Mirrors haven't been done in days. They haven't done the back windows. I don't care if you got kids in the back or not. You need those back windows clear. Who cares about the passenger windows, but those back windows, they need to be cleared. That's an absolute must. And they haven't touched those in weeks. These buses are dirty. They're so brown with run filth that I doubt they have the proper reflective density. And that's because the majority of these, like 273 TTW, that actually sits there most of the time. It's not run that much. Also bear in mind that this is a school of approximately 120 students total. Total. 3 buses can haul them all. Seems like a waste. So it's getting close to, I'm just going to do another timestamp here, just so we're clear on the time. And I'm using my Lenovo portable tablet that I demonstrated the other day, but I have to read it to you because it doesn't show up correctly if I try to show it on camera. But the Lenovo says that those are the times that, and those are set to absolute Mountain Standard Time. That is set to a server that is set to the the nuclear clocks. I use a special site for my time. I don't trust government time sites. I'm an old programmer. I have my reasons. One moment. It is now 3:12 p.m. So every bus on the 3 that are started are illegally idling. I think the fact that I'm standing behind my bunny cage and its plastic enclosure is stopping me from smelling the chemical wall. But at this point, being that it's now 3:13, I believe, yep, it is. So, bus number 989, Alpha Victor Mary, has been running since 2:56. Alpha, let's see, the second bus, that would be 914 Alpha Victor Mary. That one has been running since 2:58. Again, 3:13 is the exact time at this moment in time. And number 273 TTW, his personal bus, or his assigned bus, the one he's driving today, I believe, and that's just speculative.